Hi, I'm George Foreman. Do you have an idea for a new product or invention? People ask me all the time, George, how do I get my idea in front of companies? How do I get a patent? What do I do next? I'll tell you like I'll tell them all. Call my friends at InventHelp.
Call InventHelp today for free information. InventHelp can submit your invention to companies who are interested in receiving new ideas. Call InventHelp today.
To get your free inventor's information, call 1-800-352-1609. That's 1-800-352-1609.
If you want to work until you keel over, have less of everything in retirement, or give back more of your hard-earned money to the stock market again, then just ignore me. But if you'd like to protect the money you save, receive a steady, predictable retirement income, and enjoy financial security for as long as you live, then listen to this. You can download a free report that reveals the wealth-building secrets Wall Street and the banks don't want you to know. You'll learn how you can get guaranteed growth, safety, and real prosperity without risking your money in the Wall Street casino, and how to get the money you need when you need it, simply by asking for it. This is the best way to have a 100% secure retirement and know your money will last as long as you do. To learn more about this method and to get your free report, go to 52security.com. That's the number 52security.com. 52security.com. Go to 52security.com.
Hurt or injured in a car accident? It can be hard to take the proper legal action after a car accident, but waiting can cost you more. The law requires car accident victims to assert claims promptly. You could lose out by simply waiting. Call 800-709-4667 right now to see what your claim could be worth when handled by a skilled attorney. With a lawyer fighting and speaking up for you, you could be entitled to a big cash award. Call 800-709-4667. That's 800-709-4667. Now it's fast and easy to connect with the legal help you need after your car accident. Call 800-709-4667. The call is free, but you need to act now before time runs out on your claim. You need a lawyer to fight for you, protect you, and get you the compensation you need and deserve. Time's wasting. Call 800-709-4667. That's 800-709-4667. Call now.
I considered suicide so I wouldn't put my family through all the pain.
Many of our warriors are returning home from the battlefield, only to face a new war as they struggle with devastating injuries. At Wounded Warrior Project, we understand. We're there to help.
Even though you think you're broken, you're not. It's the physical and the emotional healing that Wounded Warrior Project provides.
With a gift of just $19 a month, you can join Wounded Warrior Project. You'll help provide critically needed programs and services that rebuild lives.
Beautiful. There you go, buddy.
The ongoing needs of our wounded and their families will continue for many years to come. Now is the time to show your support. Call now or go online with your gift of just $19 a month and we'll send you this Wounded Warrior Project blanket.
It made me feel that there's people out there that care about us.
After this event, we can finally maybe start to heal as a family and move forward.
We need your help. The families are hurting.
For many of our wounded heroes, the greatest casualty is being forgotten. That's why your gift of just $19 a month is so important. Please call or go online right now.
You shouldn't have to pay to talk to the people closest to you, or the people who used to be. That's why Umbrella Wireless is proud to announce the new Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan. Now you'll get unlimited calls to your best buddy, your mom, or Cindy, once she realizes that you're seriously meant for each other and should stop screening your calls. Now the 30 minutes of agonizing silence where you're both afraid to hang up may drain your battery, but it won't drain your wallet. And you'll get unlimited calls just to check if she still cares enough to pick up, with no extra charges. With the Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan, your phone will automatically answer calls from your ex, because maybe she finally realizes that you're the only one for her and wants to get coffee sometime. Now, after lonely nights of looking at pictures of the road trip you took together when everything was great, your misspelled texts are absolutely free. The only thing you have to pay for is the booze. The Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan, because she wants you back. She just doesn't know it yet.
You're listening to The Rod Eccles Show.
Yes, indeed. 603-835-3224 is the number to call, toll free, if you wish to join me in this last segment on the Rod Eccles Show for this evening. I know this is the fastest 2 hours on Internet Talk Radio. There is a poll. This is from The Hill. There's a poll out there, a second consecutive poll has found that Donald Trump is surging into second place among GOP presidential contenders in New Hampshire. Now, folks, this is early. Again, not time to panic yet. It's early. Now, according to a CNN WMUR poll, why WMUR is teaming up with CNN is beyond me. WMUR is they're an NBC station, I think, affiliate. Anyway, so according to a CNN WMUR poll released today, former Florida Governor Jeb Bush leads the field in the Granite State with 16% support, followed by Trump at 11%. Every other Republican presidential candidate is polling in the single digits in New Hampshire. A Suffolk University poll released on Tuesday also showed Trump moving into second place, trailing only Bush in New Hampshire. Now, in addition, Fox News poll released on Wednesday found Trump has jumped into second place nationally behind Bush. Now, voters in New Hampshire said Trump, a real estate mogul and reality TV star who says he's worth billions, is best. He doesn't say he's worth. He's not the. Forbes says he's worth billions. Who says he's worth billions is best equipped among all of the Republican candidates to handle the economy. Now, 29% choose Trump, with Bush being the next closest candidate, 13% to handle the economy. Well, he is a successful businessman. And I'm just really, I know he's formally announced he's in the race. I just have a really hard time understanding that. For the simple fact that, he would be giving up a lot. Not to mention a humongous pay cut. I love how they say, well, he says he's worth billions. Well, the man is a billionaire. I mean, Forbes takes this stuff pretty seriously when they try to rank people, and they say he's a billionaire. So, look at all the real estate that he owns or controls. Yeah, that's worth some money. But look, I know. People are probably saying, "Oh my God!" I can just see it now. If Trump actually wins the Republican nomination, I can just see it now. How many Republicans are going to stay? I think more Republicans would stay home and not vote than if Jeb Bush were to receive the nomination. I'm serious about that, and that's that's sad. And that's too bad. Simply because, Trump wouldn't be. No, he's not I do not believe he's the best candidate that we have right now in all the group of candidates that we have, but he is far better than anything that the Democrats can throw at us. You do not believe that Trump is not better than Hillary Clinton or Bernie Sanders. Really? Seriously? I know that he has said some, really blue rhino type of, liberalistic type of policy stuff. He said it in the past. I understand that. I really do. But if you're talking about foreign policy and you're talking about domestic economy and you're talking about protecting the southern border, he wouldn't be a bad choice. You want to talk about a stern and stiff negotiator. If you're going to give the TPP, the Trans-Pacific Trade Pact, to any president, you might as well give it to Donald Trump. Because that guy, he's in for his idea of win-win is he wins. Seriously. Yeah, I know some people, well, geez, Rod is just heaping all kinds of praise on Donald Trump. Is he going to support Donald Trump? No. You have to understand, Donald Trump is an icon of mine. He's an economic business hero of mine. Just, if you want to be in the real estate game, you have to read up on how Trump did it. He's a case study. The man, when it comes to real estate and business in real estate and things like that, and growing a brand, he turned the Trump name into a huge brand. Can't deny that. He's a brilliant man in that sense. He's a brilliant negotiator. This guy, he has never declared bankruptcy personally, ever. Yes, some of his businesses have. That's no different from other businesses declaring bankruptcy, but he has always avoided it simply because he has been a masterful negotiator. So, you can say what you want about him, but, if anything, I think what our government should be doing is utilizing this guy's expertise in negotiation because, as I said, his idea of a win-win is Donald Trump wins. It doesn't mean everybody else wins. It just means Donald Trump wins. That's a win-win for Donald. And that's what you need when you're dealing with foreign nations who want to try to bury your own nation. And you want somebody that goes in there and says, well, yeah, I'm here looking for a win-win type of proposition, which means I win. Plain and simple. That's what we want. We want that type of mentality. And I can tell you there are a lot of countries that aren't going to want to deal or negotiate with Donald Trump. And that's fine. We don't need to do business with him. Just so it wouldn't, instead of him being president, maybe he should be our trade negotiator. Maybe we should, I don't know. Maybe we should do something like that for the Donald. But, it is what it is. Hey, Hillary in New Hampshire, Hillary and Bernie Sanders are in a statistical dead heat. So Hillary's lost her mojo. New poll, New Hampshire poll finds that Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders are in a statistical dead heat for the Democratic nomination. Again, all of this stuff is really early, folks. We haven't even gotten to the debates on either side yet. We haven't, everybody who's going to get into the race on either side, Democrats and especially Republicans, have not gotten into the race yet. I mean, there could be a couple other Democrats that float their presidential hat in the waters. We know that Chris Christie, I guess, just announced today. I almost missed that one. Chris Christie announced today that he's run. I guess he announced. I didn't see it or hear it. But I'm told that Chris Christie announced today that that he's running. I'm kind of surprised about that. I didn't think he'd get in this time around. And Bobby Jindal too kind of surprised me I didn't think he was going to do it, but he did. And we're still waiting for Scott Walker and a couple of others possibly. So before this is all done, we could have 20 contenders on the Republican side. So what are we at? Like 14, 15 now? So we got a little ways to go. But yeah. Now, in order to make all this complete, does anybody know where Ross Perot is? I'm over here. And anybody's got any ideas about how I can run and win, well, I'm all ears. Yeah, these things in my head, they're ears too. But that's not the ears I'm talking about. I'm talking about how I can win and be president of the United States of America. Because I almost did it back in 1992. I took the presidency away from George W. Bush. George H.W. Bush, that is. Because